What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the X Academy live stream. Today, I would like to talk about how poorly we treat ourselves, our money, and why so many of us, for so many years, just don't understand that it's all up to us. How do we live our life? You know. So, simple example. Just like 2 weeks ago, one of you, a guy from South Africa, called me, hey, can you help me get a job? All right. So I was like, send me your CV, let me see what's up. And he sent me the CV. He got amazing CV. All right. He had education. He has not much experience, but some practice. Great F&B education. And he was like, I'm applying and I cannot get jobs nowhere. And when somebody tells me like that in this market, right? It's not possible, not possible. All right. So I told him, listen, I'm not gonna come get you by the hand and give you a job because this is not how life works and not what I do. But I tell you what you're gonna do. You sit down, you create a nice motivational letter, you get your referral letters from the practice, whatever, and you start applying. I want you to apply 20 times a day. 20 applications a day. You go to bait.com, you go to govtown.com because he wanted to work in United Arab Emirates or somewhere in the Gulf countries. You get yourself prepared very well. You start applying. I guarantee you by the end of the week, you're going to have 3 interviews. All right. So yesterday he calls me, tells me, hey man, I did this and I have 2 interviews now. I have 2 interviews. And I told him, listen, make sure you prepare well for the interviews because now it's your chance. You got the interviews. That means those people want to hire you. If somebody calls you for an interview, that means they want to hire you. They like your CV. They like everything about you, in the first picture, and then they want to hire you. So if you go there prepared, you will get the job. You prepare well. So I sent him to the Waiters Academy blog post where I explain how to prepare. It's a tutorial, step-by-step tutorial how to prepare for the job interview. All right. And now that was yesterday. He gets the interviews end of this week or next week. Let's see what's gonna happen. But that's how you put yourself in a position to succeed, guys. You don't complain. You don't stay at home and just watch and play games and bitch about the world or whatever. If you send 1 application or 2 applications a day and you don't get answers, absolutely possible. And maybe they found already the waiters because it happens now. Those people are rushing right now. They put a job offer, and they hire the first person that applies because they need waiters, and even if this person is not completely what they're looking for, they just give him the job because they need somebody to step on the floor today and start working because they cannot open the restaurant. There are so dire situations right now in the F&B industry. So I wrote this book about how to fix your life in 2 years from being broke, without a job, without nothing, to become really well living, happy person. Anybody can check it out. I will give you the link right here. It's very, very simple stuff. You just have to believe in the job. You have to decide, hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna change my life. I'm not gonna be broke no more. I'm not gonna be living on my mom and my Bob expenses, or my girlfriend, or whatever the case is with you. I'm gonna be my own man, or I'm gonna be my own woman, and I'm gonna have the money to support my friends and family, and that's gonna happen in 2 years. And I guarantee you, if you decide this today, it's gonna happen. There is no chance that's not gonna happen, unless of course you get sick or something, but that's hopefully never happens to nobody. But even if you get sick, you fight it over, you get better, and you get back on track, and that's how it is. But the thing is, you make a decision, then you start preparing. Everything that you need is in this book, but if you don't want to read the book, of course, everything is on the Waiters Academy blog post. The first thing, create a nice CV. People want to see that you have work, you have put the effort and the time to create a nice CV. All right, they want to see that because that gives them assurance that you are somebody that's really motivated to find a job and to work. Then you create a nice, really special motivational letter. A motivational letter, you do the research, you see some examples, and you put your soul and heart into a motivational letter. All right, my motivational letters have always been completely different from what the general perception of motivational letter is. All right, I just really put my soul and heart into the motivational letter, and I explain who I am, why I am like that, and what I can bring to this company, whatever company you're applying to. And then, of course, if you have some referrals, if you have some experience, you get your referral letters from those restaurants or those hotels, and then you sit down and you work hard. The process of applying for a job is a very boring, very slow, very long time, taking long time process. It's really terrible. But if you want to find a job, you gotta do it. All right? And I always say, make sure that you get the best job possible. Do not underestimate yourself, and because you don't have much experience, you don't have much of education and this and this. Now, by the way, if you don't have education, get one. All right? Get one. You got opportunity at the Waiters Academy to get a freaking 5 certificates, 5 courses that teach you everything about F&B, and you can do it for free if you just push yourself and finish all the courses in 30 days. You get your money back. All right, even if you don't get your money back, if you invest $10 in yourself, because the course is $10, you invest $10, you get your knowledge, you work on your skills, because the course teaches you how to work on your skills, waiter skills, and then you get the certificate and you put this in your CV. That gives you a 10 times better chance to get a job right away. And then I'm talking about not a starting job, not a job as a food runner, not a job as a busboy, but maybe as a backup waiter, or maybe as a top head waiter. Once you get the skills and the knowledge and the certificate to show for it, those people will give you a job. And then you are skipping 2 years just development. Because if you have nothing, you're going to start from a dishwasher or a busboy, and then to get to the head waiter job, it takes you 2 years. Or and just by taking a course and getting a certificate and working on your skills in advance for like a month, you can skip those 2 years and you can get a job directly as a head waiter. So now this is the way life works. And once you get, you sit down and you do 20 applications a day. I don't give a damn how boring it is, how long time it takes and whatever. You do 20 applications a day. By the end of the week, you have sent 7 days, 20 applications, 140 applications. I guarantee you that you're gonna get 2-3 interviews in the next 5 days. You're gonna get 2-3 interviews out of those 140 applications. And now once you get an interview, go to the Waiters Academy blog post, learn the tutorial. And by the way, everything is free. Everything that you want to learn about F&B is on the blog page of the Waiters Academy, and everything is free. Every single thing. You want to know the questions that they ask in the interview? They're there. I have like 1,000 questions with the answers. You want to know how to present yourself during the interview? You got it there. You want to know how to create a CV? You got it there. I got you free modern CV templates. You can create a beautiful CV like many of you already did. By the way, this guy from South Africa also, he used the templates that I give you for free, and he created a really modern CV. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the job now. I really hope that he's preparing well, and next week he will have a job in somewhere. I think one was Bahrain and one was in the Dubai or something like that. So let's see. But this is what it is. That's what it takes. You know, you get the job and you get your first job. And then the most beautiful thing about our business is that you have a chance in 2 3 years from starting, you know, your first job to become a top waiter working in a top restaurant making top money, or even become a restaurant manager. You have a chance for that. If you want to do that, you can have a chance and you can do it. I know a lot of people that became managers much sooner than 2 3 years, because restaurants are killing right now to get somebody to work as a manager. It's not easy, and it's people don't want to do it because most of the time as a manager you don't make the money that a waiter in the restaurant makes, because managers don't get tip or this and that. A lot of reasons, because manager work on an unlimited contract. You know, manager stays like 16 hours a day in the restaurant. I mean, I've done that, of course, but I will never do it again. I don't care what kind of money they offer me or what restaurant ask me to become a manager. I always say no, because I just don't want to live this life. I want my free time, and if I'm gonna work, I'm gonna work like a part time as a waiter. Just go over there for like 5 6 hours, 2 3 days a week, something like that, and that's it. But because, you know, I'm talking about from the point of view where I was as a young kid, and I was ready to work 19 hours a day, 7 days a week, 6 months non-stop. And I did that. I lost 16 kilograms, and I was fighting and I was spitting blood, and it was terrible. But I did that because I needed the money, I needed the experience, I wanted to travel the world. So I got a cruise line job, and I was doing this thing crazy, but I was doing it. I was young, I didn't worry about nothing, and that's how you start your life. You know, most of you are very young people. Of course, not all of you are young, but even if you're not young and you start right now, I'm telling you, there is no problem. You can do it. um, you can do it. I, you know, I'm 50. I'm 52 years old now. So 52. I don't like to work no more, but because I don't need to work so much anymore. I don't need to work at all, actually, but I miss the job. So I am thinking maybe in the next few months or something, they're opening nice, very, very nice restaurants now here. They open already few top restaurants, and now they are opening Four Seasons hotel in the center here in my town. And I'm thinking maybe I go and get a job as a head waiter, part-time job, so I can go and work like 2 days a week or 3 days a week, just 5 6 hours, nothing else, you know, because I miss the job, man. I really miss the job. Um, you know, sitting at home, taking care of the baby, working on the computer, all those time, everybody dreams about that thing. Everybody dreams about that thing until you get it. And now, when I'm here just sitting talking to you guys, but nobody talks to me back, I have no communication with nobody. I am stuck with a little 2 year old kid most of the time, and I'm talking to little one kid. Or when I go to the park, I talk to the mothers of other kids. But you know, just like we talk about kids, which is I'm just gonna shoot myself. So it's really bothering me that I have no real interaction with real people all day, every single day. It's killing me. So I really think that once you realize that our job gives you so many opportunities, so many opportunities, so many good things. I know it's hard. The job is hard. There, nobody can tell me, "Oh, this is easy job as well." No, I know the job is very, very hard and demanding on your body, on your brain, on your emotions, and everything. Really hard. But at the same time, this job gives you so much, man. You can make so much money, really top money. Right now, I told you yesterday on the live stream. I think yesterday on the live stream, I sent this guy who was working with me as a busboy, and then grow up to a backup waiter, and then grow up to a waiter, and he was doing a great job. I love the guy. He was very humble young man, and I met him just last month, after a few years. I didn't meet him for a few years, but I met him last month, and there was just job opening for a top restaurant in the world, and I had the opportunity to send him there to work there. And just 2 days ago, he wrote me, my friend, thank you so much. This is a completely different level. I need a lot to learn, but I'm gonna do my best. And he now he's working already, but of course he's not running on station. You gotta go through a process. You gotta learn the stuff and so on. So, but he's gonna be making $10,000 a month, working in the top resort, top restaurant in the freaking world. In $10,000 a month is a lot of freaking money. All right. And like, for example, when I was in Vegas, a lot of people used to make this kind of money, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, more than that. Some people killing themselves. They're working many hours, many days a month, and they go to 15 and $20,000 a month. All right. And I see so many of those people being broke every single day. I'm working in a top restaurant in Las Vegas. Okay, so we are making good money. Yeah, we make $300, $400, $500 a day. That's a lot of money. All right, that's a lot of money, cash. And I'm talking about 20 years ago. Vegas was a cheap place to live. It was a very cheap place to live. And I have my coworkers coming to me and asking me for $200 or $300 loan, because they knew that I always carry a big pile of money with me, because they make money, but they spend everything on gambling, on drinking, partying, and things like that. All the things that I used to do in Vegas, my first 2 years in Vegas, all the things that I used to do, and I realized how wrong that is, and I stopped doing it, but people just can't get rid of this. So you gotta understand, you get a job, any kind of job, then you keep learning. You make sure you take everything from this job, what the system is, how you treat your guests, how you treat your coworkers, how you treat your kitchen workers and the chef, and then you learn all the F&B, everything about the food and the beverages and the wine you can learn about, and then you can grow. If you started as a backup waiter, you become a head waiter, then you start making more money, you learn new things, until you get to the point where you cannot learn no more from this job, and you have worked so hard and you make so many good connections that you have opportunity to move to another job that makes you better money. You work less hours, you make more money, and you have a better quality of life. And then you move on, and you just keep moving and keep moving and keep moving. Now you gotta slow down. Once you hit a good job, you gotta slow down, because 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago, or 1.5 years ago, I sent one of you to a top job, and the guy worked like 6, 7, 8 months over there, and he was calling me. I was like, hey, Ned, I'm changing my job, man. I'm going to this place now, whatever. I was like, hold on. You're making $8,000 a month, all right? You work in a really top restaurant. Why would you change after 6, 8 months or something like that? Yeah, because they told me I'm gonna work less in this place and I'm gonna make more money. All right, did you research the place? No, but they told me that. Okay, just hold on now. Listen, imagine now what's going on. Hey, they told me if you want to come with me, you can come with me. We can work together. I was like, listen, dude, if this is such a great job, why would they call you, ask you to come over, and then tell you, bring your friends? All right, what happened with their waiters? They died, all of them? I know those kind of jobs that you don't work that much and you make a lot of money. There are a lot of jobs like that in Vegas, and somebody has to die to open a position in this restaurant so they can hire somebody else. If they call you and they tell you to bring your friends with you there, that means they don't have waiters. That means something is wrong with this job. You want to go there. So better go and research, all right, before you make this move. So you gotta slow down. Once you get to the job that you are making really good money, you gotta slow down now. Enjoy, make your money. Put $100,000 in your bank account, okay? Start investing in stock market. Start investing in real estate properties. Make sure that you put yourself in a situation that you don't have to work that much anymore, all right? And once you get this and you are tired of this job, let's say you've been working 2, 3 years there, you're tired of the job and you want to get something easier. Like you get a job that you don't work breakfast, you don't work lunch, you work only dinners, maybe you work only 4 days a week. There are restaurants like that. Or it's going to be a job as a Michelin star restaurant. You want to work to a three-star Michelin restaurant. So those kind of things. Then you can move. But you don't jump from job to job to job to job, even if you already have a great job, just because somebody told you something else. All right, you got to slow down now. Put yourself in a position that you don't worry about if you get sick, if you lose your job, if you whatever happens. You got money in the bank. All right, you have invested in some passive income. Let's say you've invested in stocks, or you've invested in some real estate properties, and you're getting some money every month from this investment. And so even if you don't have to work, you know that you have the money in the bank, and you have some passive income coming to you every single month. So yeah, I gotta talk about the passive income, because many of you ask me, why don't I work? I don't work because I have so many sources of passive income that I don't need to work. If I don't want to work the rest of my life, I don't need to work at all. I'm not going to be rich just living on my passive income, but I will have enough money to live and don't work if that's what I want to do. But it is something like that. You get some money. I'm getting some money from my land. I'm getting some money from the stocks, from the investing in stocks. I'm getting some money from the YouTube channel. I'm getting some money from the Waiters Academy. I'm getting paid from Amazon. I'm selling my book. I'm getting money from the book. So, like, and some more sources. So everything comes together, and just sipping little bit, drops, and you got it. All right. So this is what you got to do. This is what your goal in life's got to be. Having a great job and making very good money is great. All right, but make sure that you use your money wisely. And that's why I made those two videos about the money game. If you have not watched them, go watch the money game videos. Two videos. I explain how rich people treat money differently than poor people, and then I explain to you how I invest in stocks, so you can see what it is, what it takes to turn 3,000 into $80,000, or 3,000 into $20,000, because this is how rich people get richer, and this is why poor people don't get richer, because they just don't know this game. You gotta learn it, and you gotta play it, and you gotta play it smart. All right, guys. I just wanted to talk about that because many of you, every single day, even right now, many of you, today I got a couple of calls, a couple of messages. Hey, can you help me get a job? I don't have a job. I need this and I that. And once somebody asked me, can you do a video about job interview, how to go a job interview? I mean, this video has been number one in the world. This job video interview has been number one in the world. If you type anywhere in Google or YouTube how to prepare for a job interview as a waiter, and this video will pop up number one. And so what that tells me, that a lot of new people on the channel don't know, haven't watched the videos. Go to the YouTube channel, check the videos. You have almost every single thing that you need to know for free on those videos, and you can prepare yourself. Everything from how to find the job, how to prepare the CV, how to go to the interview, get the job, win the job interview, then prepare for your first day at work, and then all that things that I'm talking, all the way up to what you got to do with your money. Everything, every single thing that you need as a person who works in this business, you have all the advice on the YouTube channel, of course, on the Waiters Academy blog post as well, and everything is for free. So just take advantage of that, guys, because I don't want to see people that broke people. I don't want to see broke people. I know how broke I was. I was a gambler many years before my time in Las Vegas. I was gambling. I was making very good money. I was not only working on the cruise line, on the cruise ships, but I also was running my own business. And when I say business, those are murky days. One of my businesses was selling guns, for example. I never talk about those days in my life, but I mean, I was making very good money selling guns. But I also have a legitimate business. I was selling clothes. What else I was doing? I was selling carpets and stuff like that, and I was always broke. I was always broke because I was just example. So I make so much money that I can buy an apartment every single day. I could have buy a small apartment every single day. After I finish my business, I could have go and buy a small apartment. That was the days in my life. Instead of that, what I do is I call all my friends, all right, 10 people hanging out with me all night long, everybody drinking and eating on my own bill. And by the time, and we are for example, we are in a nightclub, everybody's having fun, everybody's drinking, everybody enjoying, chasing girls. Instead of enjoying myself, I'm sitting on the poker machines and I'm playing poker all night long, and I waste a whole apartment cash. I waste a whole apartment in cash just paying the bills for my friends to join themselves and me just playing poker all night long. And one day I invited a friend from the army, a very good friend of mine from we went together in the army, and he came with me and he spent with me 2-3 days, and he sees this everything that I do. I work so hard and I make a lot of money and I then spend all these things and I'm broke. Then on the morning after we leave the club, I'm broke. I have nothing. I gotta go back to business and I do my crazy stuff. So this guy, we spent 3 days with me, and he goes back to his house, and before he left, he told me, "Listen, man, you're the stupidest idiot in the world." And I was like, "What are you talking about, man? You are really stupid, man. You're really dumb as a fuck." And I was like, "Why? What do you mean?" And like, "You're making so much money and you're wasting your time and money bringing all those thugs with you, paying the bills, and you're playing poker and you're losing everything, and look at yourself, man. How long you think you can survive like that?" And I was like, "Whoa, man, that's tough." And he was completely right. I had to change my ways at least a little bit. I stopped playing poker. I stopped taking everybody out to play on my and drink and eat on my bill and stuff like that. So you have to understand how important it is to treat yourself and your money right. All right, rich people with the rich people with the rich people have a different mindset. If somebody with a different mindset was doing what I was doing, and I'm talking about, I was 21, 22 years old. I'm talking about those days, 21, 22 years old, and I'm making money to buy a small apartment every single day. I could have buy apartment after apartment after apartment after apartment. I could have 100 properties by the end of the year. By the end of the year, I could have 100 properties, and I don't know how much money it would have right now. Those 100 properties would have costed. I mean, it's going to be millions of dollars. It's crazy. So the more people understand this, the earlier understand it's going to change your life, guys. And that's why I'm telling you these things. Hopefully not so many people follow my mistakes and go all the way down to hell. If you have read the book about my life in Las Vegas, you will know where I've been and what I've done, and how I dug myself out of this hole. It was not easy, but yeah. All right, let's see what's up. Sorry, I still cannot get rid of this cough. Mr. Abhishek, good afternoon from India. Just want to know which country is best for learning and development, Maldives or Dubai? Listen, Maldives is great, but Dubai is the top um, market to learn the business at the highest level. Dubai is the highest level market. Of course, if you can get a job in Maldives, one of the top companies like Four Seasons, or there are some really top development destinations in Maldives, then of course you're gonna have the chance to learn it. But in Dubai, even if you get a job at 3-star property or 4-star property, you're still gonna perform at the highest level of service. So you're gonna be learning really. Mr. Nerella, nice to see you, my friend. Hi Ned, how you doing, man? Doing good, friend. Stefan, hello Ned, nice speech, motivational. Thank you, my friend. Tomorrow is my final day in Croatia. Wow, so the season is over. Yeah, you're gonna go back and get some rest. Make sure you get your referral letters from the restaurant, my friend. Make sure they give you a nice referral letter, okay, in English. All right. Even if you have to write it by yourself, write it yourself, but make sure it's a really good referral letter. So you have this as a when you start applying for a job in Dubai. Tariq, hey sir, I am from India and today I got visa from Malta. Yeah, Malta has been hiring people from all over the world. They give jobs to people from India, from Africa, from everywhere. Good job, my friend. That's really good job. Get your visa, go get the job in Malta. You're gonna make a lot more money than you make in India, and you're gonna put yourself in a situation where you can cross to Europe one day, and and start a new life in Europe. So that's gonna be a great first step for you. Congratulations. I'm going position as a receptionist. It doesn't matter, receptionist or whatever. You can change positions once you get there. You can change positions. So congratulations. Get to Malta and start your new life. Stefan, I will make sure. Thank you for the advice. You're welcome, my friend. Hey, we're gonna talk again about the other things. Mr. Kapura, how you doing, man? What's going on with you? Nice to see you back on the live stream. All right, guys, talk to me. If you don't talk, I will close the live stream. Get busy with the leadership class, man. I'm about to finish the leadership class, guys. Make sure every one of you gets the leadership class, because that's gonna help you. That's gonna help you a lot. It's a short class, but will give you so much understanding of how life works. Because I don't care who you are. You can be broke, you can be without a job, you can be whatever you think, like the lowest of the lowest right now, and you can still be a leader. All right, and that's, if you put this mindset that you're gonna be a leader no matter what. I don't care if you're broke right now. I guarantee you, in just few short months and few short years, you will have amazing life. That's 100% guaranteed. And that's why it's so important to go and take the leadership class. And I'm going to make it free for everybody, at least at the beginning. I'm going to make the leadership class available for everybody for a few months, and then of course I'm going to put it in the waiter training program, and you're going to have to be enrolled into the Waiters Academy to go. But the first few months I'm going to make it free, so more people can get advantage of it. Cynthia Webster. Oh, I've seen this name somewhere on the channel before. Cynthia Webster, what's going on? Good life advice. But look, after you're 2-year-old and that little brain and heart is your treasure for the next 15 years. But look after your 2-year-old and the little brain. Yeah, okay, I understand that. Cynthia, thank you very much. I appreciate that. He is basically my life right now. I'm not gonna say I love it this way, but he is amazing. Of course, next 15 years, he is He is my life. But we are taking good care of him. I think we are taking good care of him, and I hope that I'm gonna teach him how to take care of himself before he hits 17, 18 years old. Um, hopefully he doesn't go through my mistakes. Hopefully I teach him how important it is to be a discipline, and how to important it is to be a real man from an early age. So let's see what's going to happen. But yeah, thank you very much for saying that, because that's true. This is true. I often complain about being a babysitter and spending too much time with my kid, but I think this is beneficial for him. I think that's gonna. I hope that he's gonna pick up from me more of my character that right now I am as a man, as a person, and that's gonna help him in the future um, tremendously. Hey man, what's up with you, brother? I haven't seen you for a long time, man. What's going on? How's everything? Uh, God of wrestling. Our job is so physical. First summer, I feel kind of tired. Yeah, brother, but you're making good money, you know? You're making twice as much as you used to make, so it's good. It's good to be tired. You're gonna take a break now. I know summer is gonna be over in Greece in about 2 months. You're gonna take a break. Listen, man. Um, listen, it is what it is. Hey, I mean, you get tired. I've been tired as hell. I would just go to quit, you know. But this is not scary. This is not dangerous, all right? Because especially when you're young, don't worry about it. You're not gonna break. You're not going to break, bro. You're gonna be all right, and that's gonna make you tough, mentally tough. You, what Arnold Schwarzenegger says, my friend Arnold, he always says one thing, man. What separates the winners from the losers is that when the situation gets tough and you start feeling the pain, the winners push further and the losers give up. So no giving up, keep pushing. You're not gonna break, you're gonna make it, and you're gonna get much tougher mentally, my friend. This is all mental now because the body is tired. After this long season in Greece, and I know you've been working really hard, I know your body is tired, and it's an all mental game right now. It's all in your head, all right? So make sure that you take advantage of motivational music. You know, for example, I love to go to work and I turn on Tupac before I go to work. You know, I drive 15 minutes or 10 minutes to work and I turn on Tupac and it pumps me up, man. And it's, you know, you listen to this. And Tupac was a tough guy. I mean, really tough guy. The guy was a rapper, but he was a tough, mentally and physically tough guy. He was raised by Black Panthers, the Black Panthers movement in the United States. This guy was tough as a cookie, man. He was nothing could break him, and everything is in his music, and it was giving me such energy and motivation. And no matter how hard you are, how tired you are, and how much pain you feel, you can go a step further. You can go a step further. You can go a step further. If you don't believe me, you can guys Google or search in YouTube David Goggin. David Goggin, that's the name of the guy. He is a Navy SEAL that you won't believe what kind of pressure he put on his body, and this guy never gives up, and no matter what, he ran 100-mile race, and the last 30 miles of this race he ran with a broken foot, and he kept running for 30 miles and he finished on time. All right, this is what this is just to understand how more important your mental toughness is than your body. All right, because the body can be tired, but this is only sending signals to your mind, oh, you need a rest. But you actually don't need a rest. You can keep going. You just need to put this in your mind and your brain to send them signals to your body, man. Get up and start working. We have 2 more months, and after those 2 more months, then we're gonna rest. All right, this is the signal you send to your body, and you're gonna make it. So listen, it's it's alive, man, you know, and you learn why you grow. I know exactly because I've been young. I know what it is to be tired as hell. You know what I was doing? We work like idiots, like 16 hours, 17 hours, 18 hours. You know what I was doing? In the little time that we have breaks, we go all the waiters in the back, and I lay down and I sing. And those people thought I am crazy. I had girls coming to me and I was like, "Are you crazy, man?" I was like, "Why? What are you singing? I'm dying. I'm tired. I'm gonna die." No, you're not gonna die. You just think you're gonna die because your body is tired and it's sending those signals to your brain, but you're not gonna die. Relax. Everything's gonna be alright. Not only you're gonna die, but you're gonna finish the job and you're gonna come tomorrow again 7 o'clock in the morning and you're gonna work another 16 hours, and that's how it is. You just gotta put this in your mind and you're gonna do it. A lot of people, of course, cannot do it. They quit because they are mentally not prepared. But that's why I'm talking about this, so you can know the situation, you can prepare yourself, you can learn to be tough, mentally tough, and just never give up. uh, Cynthia Webster, thank you, that's great. Yes, I already forgot what yeah. And Mr. Kapoor says always here on the live stream, and I thank you, Mr. Kapoor, for that. Yakshibula is back also. Being broke means not money, right? Being broke, yeah, being broke means that you have nothing to support yourself and you are relying on your mom or dad or friend or girlfriend or wife or whatever to support you. That's what mean broke means. That's it, you know. And I don't want you to be broke, guys. I want you to guys have a good job, make good money, and start investing in yourself, start investing in your future, and being able to support your family. You know, your mom, your dad, you support them, not they support you. Cynthia is waving, I guess, or clapping hands. Gotta wrestling. Sometimes it's hard to be disciplined when the half of the team don't give 100% and they wait everything from you. Yeah, you kick their ass, my friend. Yeah, if they sit around and they wait for you, just go there, man. Start doing your job, man. Start doing your job. I'm not gonna do your job, you know. I and if that's, up to your manager, you go to your manager and say, "Listen, man, you gotta do this." Everybody has to know after they finish the shift, for example, what is their side work, and everybody has to do their own side work. All right, and that's the way it gotta be, because this is how everybody's gonna do it faster, and they're gonna go home faster. If everybody has to do, the whole team has to do some kind of side work best without separation, everybody is just laying down and waiting for the other people to do it because they want to go home. I've been in a situation like that, so I start kicking ass. Hey man, get your ass out of here and start working and do this and this and this and this and this. That's you do this, you do this, you do this, and that's it. And like I said, you go, you discuss that with your manager, make sure they take care of that. If not, you just, like I said, you do your side work. You tell, listen, you can stay here as long as you want. I want to go home, so I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm finished with this, and I'm leaving, and that's it. Depends on the situation, but this is the point. You just have to address this problem, because other than that, you gotta do it all yourself. I started working at the Intercontinental in Switzerland, and my first year on the job, I'm working as a waiter. And my first year on the job, I was working with a Greek guy. He became one of my best friends, of course, George Tsopteloyanis. But he was telling me, "Listen, bro, I'm so happy that you are here, because last year I was the only one who was doing cleaning the restaurant and doing side works. Everybody else was smoking cigars, drinking, and didn't care about nothing. They can stay here till 3 o'clock in the morning because they were to make overtime, because in Switzerland you get paid for the overtime. And I wanted to go home. I didn't want to stay here. So I had to do everything by myself. And now, since you are here, everybody needs to work, because he was not confrontational guy. He's a man, he's a tough guy, but he was not confrontational. He didn't want to go to his, and they were Greek guys also, so he didn't want to go there and tell them, hey, listen, man, you gotta work, you gotta finish this, you gotta do this. And I'm not like that. I don't care if you're Greek or Bulgarian or whatever you are, man. I separate people on people that work, that do their job, and people that don't do their job. That's how I look at people. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care if you're a girl or a boy or whatever you are. If you're doing your job, you're on my good side. If you don't do your job, you're on my bad side, and I'm start kicking your ass. And this is day after day after day, and minute after minute after minute. I won't let nobody slack around, because that means that you don't respect me, and you're expecting me to do your job, and that's not gonna happen. So, yeah, you gotta tough it up, brother. Yakshi, it is what it is. Means that's why, right, bro? Exactly, man. That's what it means. You don't have money. That means broke. Got a wrestling. In 2 months, I will finish. I want to try my best to go to Switzerland around November or December. Now I know the basics of German, especially about the foods and phrases we use in the restaurant. Very good, my friend. Finish your contract. Get your rest a little bit. Let me know. Let's start working on your CV. You're gonna have to create a CV in German. That's gonna help you a little bit more than everybody else that is applying with English. Create a German CV, and then of course everything else we're gonna send to some good places. If I can get you a great job, start making really good money in Switzerland, I would do it. And you gotta be prepared to work. Listen, even in Switzerland you gotta work. Yeah. Sometimes, for example, when I was in the Intercontinental and we had the World International Forum, the Economic Forum, and we're serving Donald Trump and the Queen of Holland and the King of Jordan and whatever it is, Benjamin Netanyahu and all those top politicians in the world. We used to work like minimum 16 hours a day, but sometimes 17, 18, 19 hours a day. And this is like day after day after day after day, like for 5 days, 6 days, you just kill yourself. All right, and you don't make money. You don't make tip on this because nobody tips you from these forums. You just work, but you know that this is part of the job, and you just gotta do it. You do it for 5 days, and then of course, hopefully, you get some extra time off so you can recharge your batteries and so on and so on. So that's how it is, my friend. But we're gonna try to get you a really good job. Make sure you keep learning the German language because that's gonna help you tremendously. All right, my friend, just keep pushing. Craig Bailey, man, I haven't seen you in a long time too, my friend. What's going on? Hi, my friend. How you doing? I'm doing good. It's been a long time for sure. I haven't texted you. Yes, I hope you're doing well. You can share with us what's going on. How's everything? Listen, guys. Yeah, it's been almost 1 hour now, and I love to just keep talking, but I gotta get back to business, man. I gotta work. All right, but it's been great. I appreciate that. Listen, I really want to get you a message. This message: don't stay broke. All right, nobody likes broke people. I'm pretty sure if you're broke right now, you are embarrassed from yourself, but also bothers your family, bothers your mom, bothers your dad. Our parents, they want to see us successful. They don't want to see us broke, and this breaks their heart. If my father sees me broke, he passed away, of course, but I mean, when I was a young kid and he sees me broke, and that breaks his heart. He's just broken, heartbroken, and it's not a good feeling. All right, so and this is also, I mean, this for your life, your girl, or if your girl, your boyfriend, they don't want to see you broke. They want to see a successful person next to them, helping them if in case it's needed. So put your life on the right track. Should not be one single person without a job, especially right now in this time in F&B. Should not be one single person without a job. If you don't have a job, start searching for one. Do everything that I tell you, how to prepare, everything, CVs, blah, blah, blah. Get yourself the first job. Once you get yourself the first job, everything else will start changing, But everything starts with changing your mindset. I'm not gonna be broke no more. I will be a man of my word, a man or a woman of my word, and I'm just gonna do the right thing. And in just 2 years, everything's gonna be a completely different, man. I'm gonna live a beautiful life, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's all about what's in your head. Um, Chigotsi Kenneth. Hi sir, I am in Dubai, currently working as a waiter. Can I get a what is he? I'm currently working as a waiter. Can I get a waiter job in Europe while I am here in Dubai? Chikozi, not you cannot get the waiter job. Now, you can get a waiter job, for example, if you are working in a top restaurant in Dubai, like Zuma. If you're what's happening right now in uh, they they transfer the whole staff from Dubai to Kitzbühel. They open a Zuma here, Zuma restaurant, and they transfer the whole staff from Dubai to Kitzbühel, um, because in summertime they don't open. They're not open in Dubai. All right. So something like that. You work in a top restaurant that opens a restaurant in Europe, and then you can transfer if you are really one of the top waiters in this place. But other than that, just for you by yourself, you are working right now in Dubai, and you're thinking you can apply for a job in Europe. That's not going to happen. It's just against the law. Company will not hire you because they are not allowed to hire you. Um, so you cannot get a job. Um, but that will change. So stay stay positive, keep learning, make sure you really get the best out of what you're working in Dubai, get a really top job. Plus, you gotta understand, guys, a lot of you thinking that you come here to Europe and you're gonna make more money. No, as long as I understand, right now in Dubai, waiters are making more money than they're making in Europe. So you gotta be very careful what you want. So Chikosi, for example, share with us how much you're making right now as a waiter. Because if you come here without German, for example, you want to work, you're gonna start from the bottom of the bottom, and you're gonna make total of 1,300 euro. 1,300 euro is gonna be your total income, and then you have to think about some accommodations and food and this and that, and I don't know uh, if you're gonna make a good deal coming from Dubai working in Europe. Now, if you are top waiter and you are transferred from Dubai to work in the same restaurant in Europe, that's a completely different story, because in Europe you're gonna make probably more money as from tip, but that's also not 100% sure, because I know a lot of restaurants in Dubai that you make a lot of top hours, a lot more money than you make in Europe from tip. So um, if you're in Dubai right now, you're from India, you're in Dubai, you're working as a waiter, what I would suggest is that you really learn the job. Really invest in learning, make sure you have the knowledge, make sure you have the skills, and then you find a top job in Dubai, and you're gonna make $5,000 a month in Dubai. There are jobs in Dubai that makes you $5,000 a month. That's what you gotta do. That's the easiest, path for you. Not trying to get to Europe and start from the bottom, and who knows when you're gonna start making $2,000-3,000 a month. Might never. It might never. Craig. Yes, my friend. All is well. I'm just going to work. It's 5 a.m. now in Jamaica. Yeah, my friend. 5 o'clock in the morning, man. Ooh, that's early. Take care of yourself, brother, and all the best. And I hope that I see you once in a while again, man. I'm gonna start doing the live stream earlier then. I'm gonna start doing the live stream at 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's gonna be in Jamaica. That's not gonna do much good to you. That's gonna be even earlier then. All right, so that's not gonna work. It's gonna work for the West Coast, but not in Jamaica. All right. Anyway, though, I'm glad to saw you. Best of luck. Take care of yourself, man. 5 o'clock in the morning. Wow, I'm glad I'm not waking up anymore. 5 o'clock in the morning. God of wrestling. Some restaurants have small menus and they are like snacks bars. I could survive in a place like this in Switzerland for the start at least. Yeah, you can also start working, for example, in a cantina. You know, you can work in the back restaurant, the cantina where the staff is eating. All right, they also have waiters in the cantina, so you can work there. For example, some restaurants, some hotels, not every hotel, but you can start somewhere so you can learn German in the next 6 months. And once you learn the German language, then because over there, when you're there on the spot and you speak German and you keep learning, then you're gonna in 6 months you're gonna start understanding and you're gonna be able to speak much better, and then you can get a job at a better place, and being a waiter, really waiter. But you can work as a backup waiter also in a top restaurant with English and limited German. You can work with limited German as a backup waiter, so that's also possible. But Wayne, thank you for the help. I haven't helped you yet, my friend. I hope I will help you, but I haven't helped you. All right, guys. 1 hour live stream, a lot of information, a lot of talk. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I really appreciate. Uh, I wish you good health and a lot of success. Good luck. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay out of trouble. Work hard, make good money, enjoy life. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. 11 o'clock Central European Time. Hey, peace.